Hi, I'm Brian Taylor, Court Executive Officer for the Superior Court of Solano County. Each year, the Solano Superior Court recruits for a civil grand jury. The term of the grand jury is from July 1 to June 30th of the following year. The grand jury is part of the judicial branch of government and is an arm of the court. The application process is open all year, and you may obtain an application on the court's website or by contacting the Solano County Grand Jury Office at the courthouse. Pursuant to statute, there are a number of requirements you must meet in order to qualify for the selection process. You must be a resident of the county for 1 year. You must be a United States citizen, and you must be at least 18 years old or older. You must be in possession of your natural faculties or ordinary intelligence and sound judgment and fair character. You must possess sufficient knowledge of the English language. You must attend an interview, which is generally conducted at the courthouse with the presiding judge, the foreperson of the grand jury, and me. At the impanelment ceremony, there is a random drawing of all of those who are deemed qualified. The grand jury consists of 19 individuals, and the court generally draws the names of up to 5 alternates. The time commitment for the grand jury is generally 15 to 20 hours per week for the entire year. This is a great way to serve your community, and I encourage those that have the available time to submit an application. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Solano County Sheriff Gary Stanton. I'd like to spend a little bit of time this morning talking about the grand jury and our relationship with the grand jury. I have worked with the grand jury for the 11 years that I've been sheriff, and prior to being sheriff, I worked with the grand jury as the undersheriff. I have found that working with the grand jury can be very beneficial to my operations. The grand jury has a very important role in our government organization. All of us are funded with taxpayer money, and we as department heads, as elected officials, have an obligation to use that public money effectively and efficiently. The grand jury is an important piece of that check and balance process. Often we are too close to issues and we may not see that there's a problem. It is good to have someone from the outside, like the grand jury, to come into your organization, take a look, and give you a good, honest evaluation of what they see. That allows me as a department head to make those corrections so that I'm running efficiently and effectively. So in that respect, I appreciate the work of the grand jury. I encourage all of you to work with the grand jury. I can't think of a single time when my work with the grand jury has not been beneficial to me and my department.
In the case of someone who is nominated by a mayor, a city councilman, or any other person to serve on the grand jury, the role changes significantly. It changes in the sense that you must exercise your right to examine very carefully all of those records that relate to a particular agency. For example, in the city of Fairfield, our fire department was investigated by the grand jury, not for wrongdoing necessarily, but for some discrepancies that were studied, evaluated, and then corrected. So, if you are eager to represent your country and eager to exercise your democratic rights, do not shun the opportunity to serve in an appointed position that may last for 1 year or 2 years. And I would urge you, study all the issues, become informed, and then be able to render an opinion that is supported by the court system.